So I've been meditating since the beginning of 2025. So about 7 months since I started. And one of the things that I never realized was how when you meditate, you can't hide the truth from yourself. You can't lie to yourself anymore. Everything just becomes so abundantly clear. And that might sound a little bit woo or it might sound a little bit esoteric, but I can try to make it a little bit more truthful and a little bit uh, more based in reality. And what I mean is that when you tell yourself lies, you can believe them very, very well. And one of the reasons why is because you're so wrapped up in your thoughts and you can say like, "Oh, this person, I don't think they like me." And you can just live with that agenda or that mentality that that one person doesn't like you. But they actually might fucking love you. But the thing is that you can just lie to yourself so easily, and the brain is so easily lied to. But when you meditate, all of those like random thoughts that you have, um, even if they are real, like even if that person doesn't like you, if you're just coming up with them as thoughts, they slowly dissolve and they slowly vanish. And so what happens is if you think someone doesn't like you, whatever, all those like preconceived notions that you have, they slowly just dissipate. And what you're left with is just consistent reality. And so let me put it into example. I was working a job that I hated, right? I did not like. But before I started meditating, I told myself I liked it. I told myself I loved it. And I told myself it was good for me. And through constant meditation, which I would do probably 30 minutes a day before bed, you can do less than that, you can do more, whatever floats your boat. That's just what I did. But with consistent meditation, that facade that I drew up for myself slowly disappeared. And I was living in this truth that this job I was working, I didn't like. It wasn't passionate. It wasn't raising the consciousness of the world. It was just filler. And it was just a waste of time. And although it paid well, it wasn't what I wanted to do. And so what I'm trying to get at here is that you can't live in facades when you meditate. And that's probably the biggest thing I've learned, right? Talking to God, speaking with God, living through God is amazing. And He helps you and guides you through life. And even if you're an atheist, this still works, right? Because meditation is the clearing of ego in itself. And you don't need any spiritual religion to believe that there is an ego and a mind of its own within you. And so that will dissolve, and the universal truth will arise too when you meditate. And so those are a couple of my lessons. So I would definitely highly recommend meditating. It is the greatest habit, the single most important habit that you can pick up. And let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Discuss anything that I might get wrong or that you believe in. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.